Hello, hello, Entertainment Daily. Lovers, let's try and see if we can do the stream. If we cannot, and then we'll probably come back and see if we can do YouTube Direct because something is up with what is it called? StreamYard.
YouTube Direct
We were streaming
because
yesterday
something is
and
up
it
with
didn't sound good at
what is
all.
it called? StreamYard. YouTube Direct. We were streaming yesterday.
Okay, so right now I think it sounds good. Please let me know if at any point it starts cracking like yesterday. Let me know so I can end the live. That problem yesterday, for those that were with us on Trends with Octavia, that was directly from StreamYard because I was thinking, was it from my mic and things like that? But I can see it on StreamYard. They said it's been sorted out. Welcome, Marilyn Guerra. Welcome, welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. So today there's something I want us to talk about, and I would love for everyone that comes across this video, uh, um, live stream, sorry, to drop their honest opinion. Okay, they should drop their honest opinion, and I'm really, really disappointed that a parent would behave the way JD behaved concerning this situation with his daughter's uh, uh issues with her fingernail, right? His eldest daughter. Now, I would, for the benefit of those that do not know what we're talking about, or you've seen a little bit here and there, I'm going to try to explain everything so you can create, you can understand the whole picture, so you draw your conclusion by yourself. So Kora was on the live stream that CPS or was called on Kora. If you were with us, then you heard that voice because I did play what Kora was saying. Welcome, welcome. I'm really trying to. I might not be my normal playful kind of self because I'm really pissed off. So I'm gonna try my best to keep it cool. So I don't start swearing. I don't start cursing because right now I really feel like Jade is being an a-hole. Like, so I'm just gonna try to keep my cool. So for those that will be wondering why am I quiet and calm, I'm trying to just collect myself because I'm really pissed off. I'm really disappointed. You know, when a parent behaves like this, certain things that is not excusable. There's a lot of things you can BS about if you feel that's what makes you feel better. And we've said this a lot, right? Like his lifestyle. Like, okay, every single day, every other day, you want to be with different men, you want to do this, you want to, that's you. That do you. But when you start doing things that affect your kids, I don't think that's funny anymore. There are things you don't even joke about. Oh man. Beatrice Shadow, welcome, welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for joining us today. Good morning to you too. Good morning, everyone. As you're all coming in, please give the live stream a thumbs up. Like the live stream. And if you have not subscribed, please, please, please subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any one of the gist that is going down here. Okay, so on that live stream, Cora talked a little bit about, this, my kids, things are happening. My daughter came back home. The frustration of why is CPS even here and everything. So after the CPS left, she was just talking a little bit with her subscribers, right? And then Cora did mention, because I'm trying to create a picture for people that probably didn't see that Cora's live stream, are quite not sure, or maybe they saw JD's post, but they're not sure where this is starting from. Because there's also the other annoying soul that has a very giant head that we were discussing yesterday kids. But anyway, we'll get to that. So the benefit of those that probably saw what JD posted but didn't see where this whole thing started from and does not understand, I'm just going to lay everything down. So as you're commenting, as you're drawing your conclusion, you get it. You get the full picture. So when Cora sat down, she was talking and looking at her screen. So I believe people that are watching her were dropping comments. All right. So Cora did make a statement by saying, I document things that have been happening from when my second daughter was little. Because she had said the daughter came with a bump on her forehead. That's the youngest, baby A. and baby J's finger is red or green. I sorry, green or black. One of those words used to describe that she's afraid that the fingers will fall off. Her finger. When somebody described that as you don't even have to be a parent, as a human being that you've been around children, either your neighbor's children, like we all know, you don't have to be a mother or a father to understand what Cora was describing. That even adults, you get that. Like if something heavy falls or and hits you on your nails, it turns black. Like if something happens, a lot of things can result to you having that. Okay. And sometimes when you even forcefully pull all these little things that are kind of at the side, your fingers get swollen and you're getting like weak lows and things like that. So we know that description showed that something did happen to one of the child's fingers, and it has turned from the normal color that all our natural fingernails should look to something else. Okay. So that's what she said, but just not blaming anybody, not, but she was just talking to her fans as in normal sense, like, right? Cora carries her fans and her lovers and watchers, well wishers. The enemy is also there. The what are they called? The haters are also there. But she carries her people along because she shows her lifestyle and things like that. That's Cora that we know, right? So you would not say that, why did she mention this? She talks about her kids. If something is happening, when she wanted to take the little one to the hospital, she said it. My little daughter had a fever all night. We didn't sleep. So I think I'm going to take her to the doctor. So Cora talks. Why am I saying that? I'm trying to explain. Like, she talks. This was not the first time that she said the daughter has bump on the head. That's the first time that she's giving us, like, the general public that watches her, the information about her children, right? She talks about her kids. She cooks with them. She dances with them. She just does things with them and she shares with the public, right? So that was where this statement was made about the baby's finger, right? Now, she said that she thinks that the way it looks, it will fall off. She didn't say it has fallen off. That video will still be on. Kora streams a lot, so I don't want to go and look and find it. But if it's on the live stream that it's here. So the live stream is already here. Okay, because we reacted to that and I played the sound and you could hear the words that came out from Kora's mouth. Because remember, the first time we talked about the CPS. So if you check my channel now, you see two videos talking about CPS. The second one, you will hear Kora's voice. Because the first one I said I've not seen the clip. And then the second one, another blogger had shared it. So from there, we reacted properly and I played Kora's and you could hear the voice. So I don't understand where this narrative of she's lying, she's trying to get money, that's why she's saying her daughter's nails is trying to fall off and this and that and that. And boom, what was the next thing we saw? JD posting a photo, what you see here as the thumbnail. Here, I don't know if I have that as the title. What did I even put as the title on this thumbnail, Seth? Mhm. Let me see. I think I use those words too as the title, but I don't remember. But I know that I have the exact photo that JD posted here. And he posted that and said, I lost my finger, holding a glass that he's drinking. And he has like one finger to the side, like the finger that you probably would use for FU and things like that, to the side, and said, I lost the finger. And I'm just thinking, what parent, insane, sorry, sane parent would do something like that? It takes only a parent that is insane to behave this way. Somebody tell me what is funny. I'm trying to understand it. Am I the only weird person? Like, what is funny that your ex-wife said something is wrong with my daughter's fingers? She didn't call your name, she didn't blame you for it, she just spoke about it, talking about her child to her fans, to her fans and things like that. The next thing you think as a father that is fun, this is something that you think that your eldest daughter, when she's 12, 13, 14 and above, she would see and she would really think that is funny. Because right now it's just you and her and the mom, like, you people, the family members knows what happened to her. Okay, it's just you people that know exactly what happened to that finger, but most definitely something did happen to the child's finger, because the mom did show it. I didn't want to add that photograph because I don't know, I don't really like showing kids so much on thumbnail and things like that. So most times I avoid photos like that. Let's say cover the face, but sometimes I just totally avoid it. I rather describe than. But Cora was on the live stream, and she was talking about it. I think she wanted to do subscribers only live stream, but maybe she accidentally did the live stream because she said, I can see comment, I can see this. So she just spoke a little bit and then ended it and said she wants to do subscribers only live stream. Okay, but there you could see her cutting and cleaning the nail, and she showed it. It was indeed black. That changed color. It didn't look like the normal color of somebody's fingernails. And the child was even saying, "Mom, don't touch it. It hurts. Ouch, ouch, ouch." As but she was, and Cora was telling her, "But I have to clean it. You can still see there's still things here." And she was trying to clean it, and it hurts. She asked the child if the child wants to talk about what happened. The child said, "Not right now." So Cora just said, you know, quickly just said one or two words about it and continued cleaning the child's hand, and then ended that, I believe, ended that live stream. Probably went and did subscribers only, where she could feel more comfortable talking about what she wants to talk about. But I don't understand how JD thinks that this was funny. First, you created a YouTube channel. You said you want to post whatever you want to post. Why not sit down and start drafting topics and things that are going to, help the people that you're creating this your content about? How is it even funny? How does it cross a parent's mind to come out and make a joke about something like that? If it's something that didn't happen at all, because now his headless chickens, these followers that are so evil that no matter how bad something looks, they always make it look beautiful. I'll open that post and I will read comments to you people. The fact that people think it is funny, oh, your sense of humor, this is not humor, this is stupidity. This is foolishness. It is insensitive that you do this, and it has to do with your own child. I don't even think a total stranger would want to joke with something like say, ha ha ha, or make joke about, oh, Cora said her daughter's hand is, her daughter's finger has issues, and then you start making jokes. What's funny? What's funny? Make fun of yourself. If you think that's something you should do, make fun of yourself. Now, let's pull up this post. It is so ridiculous that people really think like that's the part that even pisses me off the more, because the fact that people respond to what Jade is doing, the way they respond to it actually makes him to feel like, oh, okay, there's nothing wrong in what I'm doing. Oh wait, like was this man thinking that when he posts something like this, it will actually make people to think that, oh, nothing happened to his daughter's fingers, the mother is just trying to blow things out of proportion, or just trying to start up another story, just the way that his shameless blogger that offered her sister and he totally ignored her. He's talking about, oh, nothing happened to her daughter's hand, nothing happened to her daughter's finger, her daughter didn't lose finger. Oh, really? So because the finger did not fall off, that it's not as bad as what we saw in that photo. People have blogs have screenshot the photo, is all over Facebook. People have reposted, reshared from that video where Kora showed the finger. It is bad. So for people to even this bloggers that make an excuse, oh well, it didn't fall out. It's just a ploy to get money from people. You're just foolish. People gift her anyways. People don't need to see that, oh, her children are sick before they gift Kora. Kora gets gifts. People gift her. People send physical presents to her place. You see her unboxing. Oh, it's one of your fans. Well, even recently, didn't the daughter unbox a new shoe that she was like, it's from one of your fans? So do you think that she needs to go all the way out to lie and tell people that something is wrong with daughter's hand, and then people will not feel sorry for her, start giving her stars and start gifting her like they've not been gifting her before, and people are not willing to gift her afterward? People should have some sense. I totally understand that you people follow somebody that does not have sense, and that's not insult, is fact. Because a father that behaves this way, it's an embarrassment. This is not how a father should behave. This is not how a father should behave. The attention seeking, it's now becoming something else. It's now like a sickness or something. It's just too much. It is too much. Let's pull up his page. Give me a second. I hope my sound is still good, because from this StreamYard is having issues with their stuff. What is it called? So let me see if our sound is good.
Stop. What is it called? So let me see.
Okay, so the sound is good. I just wanted to double check before we go into the page to pull up that post in particular. Where is it again? Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so he posted that right now. It's now 2 days ago. He posted this and he said, "I'm missing a finger," and he posted a photo of himself, popping the FU finger up just to make a joke. And I don't know why some of his people think that this is really funny. Somebody dropped a comment here for him saying, "I love your sense of humor." I mentioned his name, JD. Like, "I love your sense of humor, JD." And somebody came underneath that comment and said, "Then go and marry him." I guess this person is just pissed off at this comment. And I'm like, how do you see how that child's hands looks? And you come underneath the father's comment section. Instead of you to tell the father that this is not even funny, this is so insensitive, you should not be posting something like this. It's almost like you're making fun of your own child. And then somebody's telling him they like the sense of humor. Like, what humor is here? That most definitely he knows what happens to his daughter's hands. He knows that the fingers has changed color. He knows that that's going to hurt. Okay, because if it has not happened to you, at least you know somebody around you that has happened to. And nobody will tell you that it feels nice when your fingers hurt. It does not feel good. Okay, so for a child it's even worse. You understand? So why come out and post a photo of all the things you could post, of all the things you could talk about? You decided to react. Okay, you always react to everything Kora does, but this one, she was talking about your child. We understand that when the other little one was sick, you lied. You denied it that the child was not coughing, the child was perfectly fine 45 minutes ago, that you handed over the child and said all of the things you said. But even something that is as obvious, of which the other one too was obvious because the video was still there on your channel. But maybe somehow you just couldn't remember that the child was coughing on your video. And because you were recording from the moment people went into the park, now you repeat the same thing. There was no lie in what she said. It's not as if she started and said, "Oh, my ex is so careless and this and that and that." She did not say. She just said, "This is what is happening with my child." The both of them came back with something, you know, and that's it. And if she's saying that she's been documenting things, so it's possible that the moment she noticed it, she had documented it. So she has proof. She can prove. She might have, she's not the type that brings those kind of things online, but she has proof. So what is the reason why he comes out and tries to make joke out of this situation? Your child might not understand it today, but tomorrow she will, because she will not be 5 or 6 forever. Someday she will be 18, she will be 20. She will be able to go back, watch the live stream because she was at school the day that CPS came. I think so. She was not home because when the CPS said, I want to see the children, she said, "I don't have both of them right now." And then she called the youngest daughter. So this child will grow up someday, and today she's a child. Tomorrow she will be a young woman, and she will be able to check your channel, check her mother's channel, and check everything online, and she will be able to plot a perfect graph that explains everything that happened when she was a baby till whenever. Because I don't see you leaving social media anytime soon. The mom too. I don't see the mom leaving anytime soon. So all of your contents that you people make will always be there for them to grow up and start analyzing for themselves. So I hope that when your daughter sit down and ask you that, "Wait a minute, dad, the only reason why my mom mentioned this was because she was frustrated that CPS came to the home and she was just explaining certain things." Because she did ask the CPS woman, "Why are you people always showing up in my house? Why don't you people show up at the other parent's house?" And the CPS tried to lie and say, we do both. And she said, "Okay, if you do both, then you wait. When they're over there, you go check on them." And then she asked, when are they going to be there? Are they going to be there next week? She said, yes, you can go there next week. Because you people are always showing up here. Now it's not like you people are harassing me because you don't go when they are with the other parents. Whenever they are with me, you people show up here. Whenever they are with me, you show up here. Why don't you go check them? If you're really concerned about the children, why don't you also go check them when they are over there? Welcome, welcome, Faye. Welcome, welcome, Queen. Happy Sunday. Good evening to you too. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. So I don't really understand the motive of this man thinking that it was fun, or it's going to be funny to make jokes, or maybe he didn't anticipate that she would later show the child's finger. That's what I'm thinking. When Cora mentioned it, because as at when she was mentioning it, she was just talking about it. The child was not there at home. Maybe he thought that would just be it. He did not think that Cora would show that. So have I missed a lot? No, you've not. We're talking about the finger issue and how it's almost like JD is making mockery out of the whole thing. Like he's just acting like it didn't happen, even though the evidence is there all over social media. It's there all over Facebook. The screenshot of the baby's hand, he did the cut, everything as the mother described. That's how it looks. But even with all of the evidence, JD coming out to post a photo, like making mockery of the whole situation, when it has to do with your own child, not as if it has to do with Cora. They'll say, okay, your ex-wife, you don't like your ex-wife, people do things like this. No, this is your child we're talking about. And you come out and post that FU photo and saying, I'm missing a finger. When we can clearly see that there's nothing wrong with your fingers. And then people have the balls to come in here and write things like, I love your sense of humor. People will God go punish plenty. People don't understand. Karma. Karma is something else, and it will be knocking at a lot of people's doors, because if you think that something as sensitive as this is a sense of humor, like you love first of all, he's dry. He's dry. He's boring. He's not fun. He doesn't know how to make jokes. He doesn't, like, he's just boring. That's fact. So when you're talking about sense of humor, there is no sense of humor here. Like the level of attention seeking from him putting needle on his neck, to like he's doing too much. The desperation it's obvious. It is so obvious. And now it's now at the point of making jokes with situation that concerns your children. How is it funny that something happened to your child? If he was a reasonable person, and maybe what happened to the daughter happened as accident, if it happened when the child was with him, if that's when this thing happened, okay, it's out now. Why not just try to explain yourself the same way that you were trying to cover up for yourself with that 1 minute 13-second videos that backfired, because it was obvious that you just clipped the part where the child was not coughing and forgot that the long video was 32 minutes plus, and we could find where the child was coughing in that 32 minutes of your video. So why didn't you defend yourself the same way? Didn't you say from that last time that Cora had said that baby A was sick? They didn't sleep all night because she had fever, she was coughing and things like that. She would take her in for a doctor. That had happened before this incident. Okay, that had happened before this incident. And your words, which if I scroll down, I'm on his Facebook page now. If I scroll down, I can read to you where this same man has said, was it last week or last 2 weeks this happened, where he has said, oh, whenever I'm handing over the kids, I'll be documenting. Show us and prove to us that this finger did not happen when the kids were with you. It happened when they were with their mother. That will be more reasonable, okay, to say, okay, hey, they're divorced. Everybody has to be careful. Everybody has to document. So in case you have your evidence and your proof. Since Cora said she didn't blame you, she didn't, but you could come out and say, well, I'm seeing online that my ex-wife is saying something happened to my daughters, but when they were with me, nothing like that. Here's the evidence. The days I was, because you said it yourself, your words. You said it seemed like I'll start documenting and prove and show it when I'm handing over the kids, so I don't get blamed for anything. So why did you not document this situation instead of coming out to make mockery of your own child? act like what happened to the child didn't happen, what the mother is saying didn't happen, because in your mind she's not that type of person that wants to show evidence or prove any point or anything. So because when she spoke about it, the child was not home, so that will be fine. If I said this man does not have the best interest of the kids, his own blood, he beats me exactly. And people have been saying this, and people are like, why don't I hear people saying they're his blood? He loves them. He's the best. Look, action, they say, speaks louder than words. Anybody can say, I love you, I love you, I love you with their mouth, but does not mean that that's the truth. Your actions, as you say those things, would actually prove to people that yes, your words are back, it matches with your actions and everything. Okay, we have mouth, we can all talk, we can all say anything. You understand? Not because we're saying it, because somebody is saying something does not mean that yes, that's how it is. Because he fakes all these faking things that he fakes online, which is all about when you create content as a content creator, you know it. When you want to film video, you have to, set yourself up, get yourself ready. If you're using a phone stand or a whatever you're streaming with or your laptop, you put it on a place where it can stand very well. You set up your live stream, then you go live. If it's a video, the same, you set it up and then you say 1, 2, 3, go. You sit down, you fix your hair very well, fix everything, and then you press go live, and then you come live and you're looking all perfect and whatnot behind the camera. Do you know right now I'm here, what I can tell you, I'm sitting down in my office doing this video. No, I'm just sitting down on my bed talking to you people right now because I have my camera off, so I don't need to polish makeup and things like that. So we know that all of these things he's putting up is fake. When you want to go live, you kind of make sure that things are in order, to an extent before you go live. So that's not even the criteria to use to judge that this person is perfect, he's a good parent, he's a this or he's a that. So when people keep saying that this man does not have the best interest of his children, that's what his action proves. So I don't understand why people are busy trying to say, well, you people just don't like. What is there? Like, who wants to waste their time to say, oh, well, I don't like this person, well, I like this JD, or I don't like it. People are working with what he has presented. That's it. How he's presented himself, showcased, that's what people see, and that's what people are. Why did you not document? You said you will document everything before you hand over the children to their mother because you wanted to make it look like the mother lied and lies. You've always said it that she's a liar, she's a manipulator, she's a narcissist, she's a this, she's a that. And you've continued on that path, trying all your best to prove that she's a liar. But you've never been able to succeed for even once. So you by yourself shot yourself on your foot when 1 week, or is it up to even 2 weeks? When did Kora take the child? If I put a page now, scroll down, I will find the date. Hold on. He posted something. Let's go. Let's just look through his page. Wait, I'm already on his page. Let's see how many weeks ago or how many days ago he made that comment. 6 days ago. So let's take a bet, not this one. Never criticize my parenting. Not this one. No, who never criticized my parenting? He said that 5th of April. Okay, let's go down a little bit. Uh, just here in the comment section. Not that. Did he delete that his post? That was a post. The secret of how many times you can get. Did he delete that post? Happy Friday. We're good. Not that one. Guess I need to utilize Instagram. Let's do a Q&A. No. Fighting a barber. No. Back when? No. Just no. Wait. That was a post. Maybe did he delete it? Wait, hold on. Okay. So here's the fake video he posted on the 24th of March, where he said, 45 minutes before I dropped my little daughters off last night, she gets sick and the internet blames me. Hashtag stop the hate towards fathers. This post was on the 25th. And he's saying 45 minutes before I dropped my lovely daughters off last night. So if he's saying last night, that means he dropped them off on the 23rd because this post says 24th of March. Okay. So the other post he made is supposed to be above this one. Okay, it's right below this one that he said when he was blamed. Okay, so the same day, he made both of these posts the same day. The same 24th of March, he said, I'm going to start doing, look how, and he put it in quote. He said, I'm going to start doing, quote, look how healthy my kids look. Look how healthy my kids are. Then he said, on Sunday night. So he's going to be doing, look how my kids look on Sunday night. You don't have to post it to general public, but you've already informed on the 24th of March that this is what you're going to be doing, because according to you, your ex-wife is lying on you. Even though we saw the video and we reacted to it, and you could hear the child coughing. He posted 1 minute 13 seconds out of 32 minutes long live stream he did when he took the children to the park. And you could hear from 0.50 something second into that live stream, the baby was coughing as they were still walking into the park. But where he tried to vindicate himself, he clipped where the kids were already climbing those rope and those kind of things that are always in parks. That's where he went to clip that 1 minute, 1 minute 13 seconds from. And then we caught him in a lie. So if you've already said on the 24th of March that you are going to be documenting how your kids look, what I expect him to do now on this post we're analyzing, what I expected JD to do when Kora made that statement, instead of posting this 2 days ago to say missing a finger and making caricature out of his own child, he should have posted that evidence when his children were leaving his home. So then people can now say, okay, it probably happened when they were with their mother. And do you think if it happened when they were with their mother, she would not mention it? Oh, my daughter had an accident here and this and this and that. She talked about what the child had. She didn't go in deep. She just said, my eldest daughter have something with going on with one of her fingers. My youngest daughter has a bump on her forehead. They're kids. They will play. Things will happen. Accidents will happen. Even with elders, we can fall down, injure ourselves. We can scratch. Like, things can happen. Okay, that's what she said. She was not blaming anybody in the process. But my point is, instead of posting this kind of nonsense where he's laughing, holding a drink and doing that FU finger, wearing this shirt that looks like the shirt that this his last girlfriend bought for him, you know, and doing FU with that finger and saying, I'm missing a finger. Meanwhile, you look at all his fingers are complete and nothing is wrong with his hand. So he is mocking his own child that has issues with one of her fingers that the mother already showed. So if you go to Kora's page and you check the CPS, the video of the CPS, you will see that he had already said the video he did is in March, and the CPS on happened in this April. CPS coming to Kora was in April. So why have you not documented how your children look before you handed the child over? So now you would have proven that, oh, whatever happened didn't happen when the children were with me. Welcome if you're just coming in. And then people have the guts to talk about the child's finger didn't fall off. So because the child's finger didn't fall off yet, does that mean the finger does not look the way the finger looks? I don't understand. Somebody said, my child has this thing and her hand is looking this way. She was able to show it on a live stream that I think she didn't even want it to be a general live stream. She wanted to do subscribers. That's the reason. Like on Facebook, they call it subscribers only. On YouTube, they call it, like if you have channel membership, so there are times like you can do live stream, things that you don't want everybody to hear. You just want, that's how every, big channel or medium-sized channels have channel membership. That is chocolate. Yeah. Oh, that is with sprinkle rainbow. Don't worry. Summertime they will open the candy shop. We'll go and get it. Sorry, it's my little one. So why JD thinks that this is even the right thing that he's supposed to do? And somebody is telling him, the other one is there on YouTube. saying, well, the finger did not fall off. She just wants to get her people to give her money and donate to her. And how does some people's brain function? A father does something that is wrong, instead of you to correct him because according to you, this is somebody you love, you care for, he's a good man, you support him. How do you see somebody going astray, doing the wrong thing, and you claim to love and care for that person and support the person, and you don't tell the person the truth? And your excuse is that because the finger did not fall off, the mother is not telling the truth. But what happened. Check behind the milk, it's there. You know, sorry, I had to talk with the little one. So after he made this post that he's just making mockery of his own child, somebody, first comment I see here says, I love your sense of humor, Justin. The other one said, you are such a handsome young man. Like, I feel like some of these people are just infatuated by this man, you know, that instead of them to see what he's doing wrong, they go there and they start stroking his egos. They see how the attention seeking and how he's just doing too much. And look at the kind of comments you see. This one says, oh God, if it said, they are saying it's her nails, not fingers, and saying she's using razor to cut the fingernails. Please answer me this. Waiting our parents, no, leave that mumu woman where they talk rubbish. Maybe not even teach her own mama take the bite her finger that year. Like I don't understand. Like some people just talk nonsense, and you look at them and you're like, wait a minute. With the foolish way you already sound, we know that you know. In fact, what did our parents take cut our nails before clippers come out? Even up until now, what, I'm not going to use razor blade because now they now have all this. Oh, let's do it this way. Let's do it the same way that some people don't even want to walk anymore because they have so many means now you can get from one point to the other point, and the next thing, your bones are no longer functioning properly because you don't even want to exercise. You don't want to move an inch. You just want to, oh, life is made easy. No, I still do my up this thing. I still go for my, if I go for beach walk, I go for beach walk in the sand. I know how beneficial that is. The other day, you will see me walking uphill. I'm walking up because Greece is a mountainous country. I'm walking up the mountain to get my leg this thing. Do you think I want to be of certain age and then I can't even move? Meanwhile, there are women that are in their 80s and they can still lift their weight and things, you know, look good. That one that already looks like frog, and I don't even know if she's 50 yet. That's how her brain That's how her brain works. That's why she's there talking rubbish. The child's finger didn't fall off. So if the child's finger didn't fall off, it does not look bad. That thing we saw on the photograph, sorry, on the video that Kora was showing, was not bad. That's something that a parent will not be disturbed. Even if you see it on a stranger's child, trust me, you will be disturbed. Like it's gonna bother you. You're gonna ask. Let's say you went to the park to play, and your children are playing with other children, and you get to see one of the finger looking like that. You might just ask the parent, oh, what happened? Or ask the child, what happened to you? The child, can't, or the child can't. You ask the parent. Oh, goodness me. So you want to ask the parents, what happened to your child? And people make excuses for him. And because he knows he cannot prove anything now, he wants to joke about it. And then they call it sense of humor. And then people leave the situation that they should tackle, and they're telling him how good he looks. This one said, you're such a handsome young man. The girls definitely got your good looks. So, in other words, their mother does not look good. The good looks is from their father. Ridiculous. Just say you need justice attention. This other one says, "Hi JD, looking good. Wishing you a good rest of the week. Love and humor." I don't know this nonsense that these people call humor. I can't understand that full-grown people see this rubbish that this man posted and they refer to it as sense of humor. I don't understand. This other one said, "That caption sure made me laugh. You can imagine. A child's finger hurts. It has changed color. The mother is trying to clean it. The child is doing ouch, ouch, ouch. And to you, as a clown, that karma will deal with very soon, sooner or later. You think, oh, that's just a caption. And it made you laugh. It is funny. No worry, your own finger then go cut them off. Since it's funny. It's a joke. For serious situation to be turned into a funny moment. No worry. When your own will happen, let somebody make joke about it too. So it will be funny. If it said there was sand in the nails, which could have caused an infection, that could have led to something more serious. Do they have brain? Do they have brain to understand anything that actually happened? And that man looks like he doesn't pay attention to anything. Like, sometimes I'm really shocked, but then other times I don't know, I'm not shocked. Like, I'm like, okay, mumu go be mumu. you know a foolish person will be a foolish person, and that's just facts. He's never done anything that is reasonable, probably only ignoring that woman's email. I think that's the only reasonable thing he did, because God save his soul. If he had responded, you know I don't understand. When he gets to do with the kids, he's not hands-on. So I don't know where that good father is coming from. I don't know where that praise, all these praises. And I feel like most of the people that praises JD just likes him because of maybe his looks, and they likes him because of his the cucumber, his third leg. Do you get, like, people that fantasizes about how it will look like, maybe if he's good in the other room? You know what I mean? Let me not say too much, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like those are, because when you look at their profile photos, a lot of them are always women that when he posts this, he will post nonsense, and they come with all these kind of messages that oh god. If the thing is, there is nothing funny with this kind of situation. We all know what can happen. And if the mother is not cleaning that thing and tending to it, so that's how that thing will just be there. And tomorrow now it will be big issues. And then he will now be the first person to come online and spin the narrative to something that is going to favor him. If I said I don't see small cut like that causing septic shock, with kids, even with adults, there's nothing you overlook. Things that you think will not cause any big deal is what causes problem. Some people die out of mosquito bite. What if you look at mosquito? Wouldn't you say mosquito is just this small thing? But mosquito bites, then there's a huge issue. There's any small thing can cause anything, even for adults. You might look at it that this is not a big deal. You go to the hospital and you look at the faces of the medical personnel, and everybody's freaking out, and you're thinking to yourself, why are they freaking out because of this? Because they know what that can result to. So I don't understand where the joke is that people are calling it sense of humor. Instead of telling him that you shouldn't have joked about this, you should have taken it serious. If her hand was looking that way when she was with you, this is not even something that you want to say, oh, because it happened when they were with their mother, I'm not going to deal with it. Or because it happened when they were their father, I'm not going to, because it is your child we're talking about. It does not matter how much you dislike the other parent. It's your child. When it comes down to something bad happening, it will happen to the child, not to the other person that you don't like. So you don't make joke about this kind of thing because to you it's just small.
Imagine somebody giving the excuse that, oh, well, the finger didn't fall off. So you should wait until the finger falls off. Then we know that it's a serious situation. With that thing we saw, how are people's brain working really, including the father of these children? How is that man's brain functioning? And you would want to think that because he's a medical, kind of, he's a chiropractor, so he's someone in the medical line that knows a little bit. He calls himself doctor from today till tomorrow. We will not rest with that name doctor. And all of them stroking his egos, they call him doctor. How does a doctor does not know what is important and what is not? A doctor does not know what to joke about and what not to joke about. Have you seen any doctor joking about things that relate to people's health and wellness and well-being and things like that? No reasonable medical person jokes about things like that. Sometimes you as a regular person might want to just play with it, and somebody sees you and like, well, I think that thing you have, you should go in for a checkup. And you're like, don't worry to go away. They'll tell you, no, just go and get a professional this thing to look at it and then tell you. But to you, it's just something simple. But because they know that that something simple to you might become something massive tomorrow. And a father is online making jokes, posting photo of himself having a drink and laughing. My finger is missing. So tomorrow he will hold the hand of the child and say, well, look, it just changed color. It didn't fall off. Are you joking? If I said yes, so nothing funny at all. Just imagine if the reverse were, oh goodness, he would have done 10 live stream by now, complaining of how she's incompetent. How the mother of the children are so incompetent. How the system failed him. Oh, they've given her this until she's going to buy all his children. She would not rest. That's what you would have been hearing now. At least 2, 3 live stream would have dropped. But now it's a thing of joke. Odi, at your face, blowing kisses for you. She heard your voice.
Yeah, it's my cake.
Oh. She's at auntie, she's fixing the cake that she likes her. She's asking, do you like her cake? Oh god. Oh, I laugh for who no chop cake. Ha, goodness me. Uh-oh. Wahala for who no chop cake, oh. So when you look at this thing, you're like, what is this even about? With people and this type of nonsense comments. This other one said, oh, beautiful photo and what a gorgeous man. That's why I said they don't see anything else that Jade is doing. They just are there for JD's looks. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. Because somebody does something that is this off and the person calls himself a doctor. Because maybe you might want to excuse somebody that's okay, well, this person does not have a clue, the person is not medically inclined, and the person does not pay attention. Now, what is the excuse you want to give for this person that calls himself a doctor? What is the excuse you want to give? A doctor that does not know what is important, you know? Oh, God. So I said, when I come to Greece, I must come and see you. Adio, come on. Oh my God. Voila. Okay. So, so I'm looking at the comments. This one said, love it. Oh, two can play the game. She knows exactly what happened to the to the fingernail, but we'll use it as a content to make money without saying what actually happened. So the one that spoke about it is using it as a content to make money. But the one that is making caricature out of it is the one that is doing the right thing. This is how their brain functions. This is how their brain functions. That's how you know that they don't even have brain. We're just saying this is how their brain, but there's no brain in their head. So the mother talks about it. She's concerned about it. From the tone of her voice and everything, you can see that she's concerned. She just doesn't want to share too much. And then the next video she's doing, she's cleaning the hand and trying to, make sure that she cleans it and it's okay and things like that and it can heal. But that's the bad one. That's the person that is doing the wrong. The one that did not mention it, the one that acted that like it didn't happen, that's the one that you're stroking his ego. That's the one you came in. She started her comments with love it, talking about this nonsense that this person posted, this absolute rubbish that JD posted, mocking his own child's situation. You love it. And then the next thing you went into attacking the mother of the children. And most of these people doing it have their kids, male or female. They have kids too. This other comment said, horrible. I can see only women full of hatred toward their gender under this comment section. But I love the fact that they are still those kids' parents. Nothing you people can do. Nothing you people can do, cheap set of people. Go and face your own problem in your home, if only you people have one. And then this other commenter said, you really look so good. I don't understand why everyone hates you. Of all the comments they've been writing since JD did respond though, but this person that told him he looks good, he responded to that person. Give me a this code will not allow me talk to you people without these short pauses. Sorry. So this comment coming from one of his top fans. He just what he Justin likes. He likes it when people tell him that people are hating on him. Like somebody have the time and energy, you know, to spend on hating on JD. Like you don't have any other thing else to do, but to use your precious time and energy to hate on him. That somebody calls you out on your BS does not mean the person hates you. You know, it does not mean that the person hates you. So he responded to this person. Let's see what he said. Where's his comment? Okay, so the comment where the person said, you really look so good. I don't understand why everyone hates you. He responded and said, when little girls have a crush on a boy, they abuse the boy. That's what children do. Oh. So wait. Is Justin trying to say that people that are calling him out? Yeah. Wait, somebody explain this thing to me. Somebody said to JD that the person does not understand why people hate him. And he's saying when little girls have crush on a boy, they abuse the boy. That's what children do. Really? So people calling you out. Is a sis, if that man, that doctor, I be astronaut. Oh God. Not only astronaut, oh, you're already in the moon and living there. What is going on? Mr. JD, the man is so funny. Like this ridiculousness is on a different level. Eh? JD can never be serious in his life. I can't believe this. So instead of him responding, well, what else can he say? He knows that nobody's hating on him, but his bad behavior is what people are calling out. People are telling him, stop the nonsense and change. So, of course, he has nothing else to say but to instead respond to the person and telling the person that when little girls have a crush on a boy, they abuse the boy. Really? So, all these people that are calling you out on your BS, you must be Mr. World, nah? The finest person in the world. So, all these people have eyes on you. Rubbish. Nonsense, this smell. Eh, the comments are just so much underneath this. This other one said, character is different from looks. Knowing this, this person, sorry, character is different from looks. Know this and know peace. Spot on. This person is spot on. You can look good and still have bad character. Horrible, terrible, miserable, and all the terrible characters. Like your character will be nothing to write home about. But your looks You might still have the looks that you okay. When somebody see you, they'll say, "Oh well, this person looks good." But wait until you open your mouth. So I don't know how JD does not understand that that's possible. So because people are stroking your ego, telling you that you look good, does not change the fact that you have bad character. In their eyes, you look good, and that's what it is. But that does not change the fact that you are badly behaved. You're badly behaved. Your choices, the things you do, you're very vindictive. This evil plan and plot of how to destroy this woman, how you will never stop until she's brought down, she's either locked up, she's down, it does not change that. And that does not have anything to do with looks. So if this set of headless chickens think that you are Mr. World, well, in their eyes, because after all, they said our beauty and handsomeness is in the eyes of the beholder, right? Another man's choice is another man's poison. What one person thinks is cool might just be regular for the next person. The other person was like, "What? I don't even see anything that you see there." So in the eyes of these people that are struggling, oh, you're so handsome, oh, you're so this, oh, you're so that, you might be the best they've ever seen. But probably that's because they've never really seen handsome people, huh? They've never seen. So why not? They saw you and they think you are the best in the planet. That's what they've seen. Wait until they fight. They really see people that have it all in terms of looks, everything. Is it the height? Is it the physique? Everything as a man. Okay? Then you will understand. If you're fine, what is Leonardo DiCaprio? What is he? If you're fine, what is Johnny Depp? It's got swag and things like that. You'll be waiting. Should we continue? Idris Elba, you'll be waiting. If you're talking about, I beg rest. With your big belly, rest. Instead of him to say something reasonable, this is the nonsense he has to say. Fine, don't suffer. If I said, but people don't know, say, Rose fine, well, but he has thorns on them. Exactly. You know, where you go choke you when you try to pluck up Abby? They are looking from the internet, and to them, it's like, yo, go ask those that became his friends. Go ask Miriam Awolo. I think she thought he was hot too. He talks calmly. He picks his words. He just talks like he cannot even kill a fly. Go ask Lolo. Oh, he's such a fantastic man. When they went close and were raising funds for him, using their money, building case, doing this, what happened? What did he do to these two? At least there are more. But go and ask these two. If these ones they think they finished praising JD, they've not praised JD half as what Lolo and Miriam Awolowo and the rest that he fought with did. They hyped and praised that man. They thought he was such a good person. Even those people that were in his camp and later decamped, as at when they were there, they thought he was the best of the best of the best. Go and ask them now. Go and ask those people now that have experienced JD. Let them tell you what they saw. What do you think somebody like Jeba saw when Jeba was going in? When Jeba came out, what was she saying? Aha. When he took her to live with him, experience him, that's when she was able to look and say, just maybe, the story about the ex-wife is not true. Mommy? Yeah. Be careful. Just maybe. So if y'all think that because you post these days, you can even take photos and edit the heck out of that photo before posting it. Anybody can look fine. Anybody can look. So if it's this type of fine that you people are looking at his photos, then anybody can do it. Okay, you just need to have the right editing app, or if you don't even want to use editing app, just look when the sun, a good daylight, good background and everything. You can take a very beautiful photo that when you post it, people are like, yo, so that's not even an excuse. Even he knows, and then he tries to come in with this one. So this person was spot on, saying that character and looks are two different things. I don't know why old people like this don't understand. The other one said, yes, he's handsome, and then they're laughing. The other one said, I don't want him. Oh, now they're fighting who's going to have him. This one said, I don't want him, boo. I'm far, but I would definitely smash. You see? Do you see the mindset? What did I say? I've not even seen this comment. What did I say like 20 minutes ago? I said some of these people don't call JD out because they are looking at him and everything they see is the third leg. Everything they see is that cucumber. I don't know whether not toothpick, but let's just use the popular fruits that we know. But all they see is the third leg. All they see is that cucumber. So their brain only tells them immediately. JD comes and they say hello. Just picture this. They don't see a human being. They've already undressed him with their dirty mind. So imagine this one is saying, I'm very far, but I would smash. So if this one was close to California, this one will go and smash. The person even said, I would definitely smash. He said, definitely. The person is not even playing. The person is saying, definitely the person would smash if the person is close. This other comment said, shoot your shot nice, shoot your shot nicely. Nobody hates him. Exactly. If you want to shoot your shot and stop coming in with this person is also correct. Stop coming in with this idea of, oh, why people don't like this person. So let me be the only person that's gonna like him. So from there, we're gonna start a conversation. Wait, I'm gonna show you what shake. You go collect. When the time is right, you go collect, you know. When the time is right, you go collect. That's the thing. You know, when the time is right, you go collect. That's just the truth. No. Okay, okay. All right, Neta. Okay. Sorry, my little one is here, distracted me as usual. Okay, so you know, I just like that it has now gotten to the point where some of them, the obsession, they can no longer hide it. Instead of pointing out the truth to him, this one is here thinking about smashing. Somebody's displaying stupidity. Instead of you to telling you, you're thinking about how the person looks. Somebody's making mockery of his child, but they are busy. Sorry, that cough was from my little one. You're busy telling how okay, so okay, the last comment I read to you people, the person said, just go shoot your shots nicely, stop talking about people hating him. And then the next one I see here says, shoot your shot without involving us. Haters hate is ours. I don't know what this one means. The other one said, okay, they mentioned somebody's name. The other person said, hate is a very strong word. This is called ridiculous slash childish behavior, and everybody's divided, thinking that they know better than anyone else. These are two parents that need to learn to get along and act like adults. It's not two parents that need to act like adults. It's one parent that does not have brain to understand that he needs to act like an adult. I don't know why they always rope in Kora into everything that they say. They always say two parents, two parents. Is she the one that came out and acted like Bubu the fool? She mentioned the issue that her child has. What the heck? All of a sudden, I'm coughing so much. What's going on? I think it's because I'm talking a lot. But don't worry, even with this code, we go talk. Whether this code like them or not, we go talk. So, you know, I always see comments like this when they try to correct, instead of correcting JD directly, they try to rope Kora into this whole thing. But what do we see? Who's trying to do the right thing? Kora. Who mentioned that the child has this issue? Kora. Who did we see cleaning the wound? Kora. So how is it these are two parents that need to act mature? Kora is mature. She's always handled them. If she did not, what people don't understand is that the kind of things that Kora knows about JD, if she will open her mouth, JD will close all his social media. Imagine the kind of things that Jeba was alleging. How long did Jeba know JD? 1 year, 2 years. I don't think Jeba knew JD for 2 years, or at most. Oh, you know, how long did Jeba know JD? But did Jeba allege some kind of shocking things? If Kora was this kind of unreasonable person, the way people are trying to describe her to be, do you know how many interviews she would have granted? Look at how JD was running from pillar to post and everywhere, all the blogs bashing this woman. Do you think if she did the same, match the same energy, JD would still be on social media? He wouldn't, because he would not have anywhere to put his face. Even these people that are obsessing over his third leg would not be able to obsess over that third leg after they finish hearing and knowing who he really is. So I don't know why they keep referring, or they should act. Tell the man that is not acting maturely to act maturely. How is it difficult that these days there are some people that can't tell the truth? They see the truth, they can't say it. Are you afraid of JD? Okay, if you feel like you want to shoot your shot, then kindly just wait when he posts one of those his random nonsense that does not have anything to do with his family. Maybe when he says I'm going to a restaurant today or something like that, go on that underneath that post and shoot your shot. Go and tell him how nice you think he's chewing the food and how that restaurant is also your favorite restaurant. Start up a conversation there. You know, not when he behaves this way that you people should be correcting him, and then you people are stroking his image. This one I said, a great one, and love your sense of humor. Enjoy your drink and have a fun evening. Which one is have a fun evening and a great humor? Is it that these people just heard this word humor for the first time? Because the way people are looking at this and calling it humor, this world is going somewhere else. So if somebody making caricature and mocking his own child's pain, using his child's pain as fun, and you look at it and you two you agree, you concord that that's fun, and you call that humor, then maybe the two of them are the mad. This other comment say that's really a great picture. You see, this one sees only the picture with her giant gele and her giant glasses. This old mama self, this old mama self won't go collect his share. For the benefit of those that cannot understand pidgin. Some things is just sweeter when you say it in pidgin. Let me repeat what I just said. At this comment here that I read that said, that's a very great picture. Looking at the person's photograph, it shows that it's a woman of certain age, like she's matured, like, older woman, and she's tying this very huge scarf, this huge head girl, and she's wearing a very huge sunglasses. So I'm saying, even this one that is old, she too, she wants to see how if Jenny can walk it and then a glass of water, is it? Let me work it. Okay, but think that flipping and reverse it. Is your come on? If you gotta, let me search it. How hard I gotta work here. Don't mind my voice, okay? I got a cold. So the song is not entering today. Okay, this next one said, JD, you do look very handsome in this picture. Keep it up. Good works. Jadawa said, beautiful pictures. It's good when you take some time out for yourself, Dr. JD. The other one said, you and enjoy yourself. Don't let anything bring you down. Really? Anything? He's the one bringing himself down, and there's no way he can stop that. This one said, handsome, great dad to his two beautiful daughters. So the nonsense he did, this one still did not see it. You know. Hello, my beautiful host. Hello, Brenda. Peace. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining today. How are you doing? So when you really look at his comment section, you will just see that most of them did not even want to concern themselves with the reality, but instead they were going for his looks. What's going on? Somebody is working with the machine now. I don't know if the sound is really getting in here. So this one said, need to, they just need to fix this, need to fix that, and all of that. Let me see. Wait, I want to find something. Uh, Let me see if Kora has that clip, or maybe she together because she wanted to do that thing as what is it called? She wanted to do that. Let me see if I can find it. Cause Cora, whoo, Cora can stream. Cora can stream. Trust me, she's really having beautiful moments with her kids. Uh, but that live stream, she wanted to do it for subscribers only, and I think it's because of this bashing that made her wanted to do. It's not. It's not here, is it? No, it's not because they were sitting on the bed. Let me see if I can find if I can find. Oh, let me see. Okay, I found it. I don't know why this thing always won't play. Can hear her saying, "Be careful." I have my volume fully, but I don't know if y'all can hear. Well, Cora is trying to clean, and she shows the child's, it really looks horrible. It really, really looks horrible.
And says, if you lose a second, just that one.
I don't understand. Very awkward. You can hear the child saying, "Be careful," because Cora is cutting and cutting and cleaning and cleaning. This whole black thing is not going away, and she has to, you have to clean it and take it off properly and everything. So the nails is almost totally gone, and people are saying, "Oh, you see, she didn't lose a nail. The nail didn't fall off." You hear her screaming, "Ow!" And she's saying, "There is sand there. I have to take it out." But it hurts.
I just something. I just something.
You want to narrate the story of how you lost it? Cora is asking her. And the girl said, "I don't want to right
I
now."
think I did it for
Hey guys,
Hi.
come on.
So I think this is where Cora took note of the whole thing and she's wondering what's going on.
This is supposed to be a subscriber only live.
You hear it? This was supposed to be a subscribers only live.
I said people watching.
And the daughter asked, "Are there people watching?"
It's a post.
She's still looking at her screen.
Yes. Some of them are not subscribers.
Yeah, I'm seeing people who are not subscribers.
Just take them down. Just take the people watching.
I picked up my daughter and she doesn't have a nail. That's what
Did you hear? I picked up my daughter and she doesn't have a nail. So it means it happened over there. Yeah, typical Latina. She likes to play, and jump everywhere. Typical babies. You just play and jump around. I'm not. I'm going to do it this evening. The thing called escape my mind that day as you talk and finish. I go do and finish as I finish this live stream now. I go do am. So that was and she said, "Bye guys, I'm going for subscribers only," and she ended it. So what is the thing now? I hope you people heard where Cora said it. I picked up my daughters and this is what I saw. So why are they already blaming her that she is responsible for this? Because that's what JD supporters are saying. That Cora was the one that caused this, but because she wants her people to start giving her money, that's why she wants to make it look like it's JD that did it.
Just lost a nail.
Can you imagine? Yes, I do. With exactly the same photos. Your what you see here, this red top, afro and everything. Entertainment Daily. Okay, it's on Facebook. Then the profile I have, I'm wearing green, but the same afro hair is when you will recognize it with the name. It's still Entertainment Daily on Facebook, Instagram too. I have these photos across, so when somebody sees, you can easily know that it's me. Yeah, when you type that in on Instagram, it will pop up, and of course with my voice and this, you will know that it's me. The videos and everything. Yeah, so we're on Facebook, we're everywhere. We are everywhere. So okay, so that was the video that Kora did that made JD to come out and start posting this weird thing, you know, posting this weird thing that he posted, thinking that it's funny. And then his people are telling him that this is funny. How somebody tell me, how is this funny? How is this funny? That we can clearly see the mother cleaning the children's this thing, cleaning the child's hand and trying to fix uh-oh, trying to fix this whole thing. People are very weird with their behavior. Like, I don't understand what people are doing. People are really weird, you know. I stopped talking because I'm looking. Please, what are you doing with that bouncing boot? Take it off. Ah, kids. She has my bouncing boots. This kangaroo jump shoes. That's what she's wearing now. I'm like, how is this even funny? Like, just very few people from JD's side are beginning to notice the kind of things that JD does, and they call him out, telling him that this is not how he should behave. It is horrible, you understand? It is totally like, there's a comment I had seen. I'm trying to find. I cannot find it right now. It is just totally horrible. Now, okay, so let's go over to King Esther. I think it's King Esther that's posted that stuff. So let's go over to King Esther. Let me see if it's there. Cool. You know, yeah, it's on King Esther. So King Esther screenshot, the photo of where he had posted this, I am having missing fingers and things like that, and screenshot some of the comments. When you have these ones that when they see JD, they only see sex. That's the only thing that comes to their mind. All they see is his third leg and nothing else. You have the ones that does have sense and understand that this is not a joke. And King Gesta screenshot and reposted it and said, making fun of your daughter's injury. Because I was thinking, I was like, am I the only person that thinks this is a ridiculous post that Justin did? Like, he shouldn't have done this thing. Because when you open his comment section, you're seeing people telling, oh, you look fine, you look fine. Like, what does this have to do with look fine? Look past the fine part and tell him that this is nonsense. Your child's finger looking like that, you should not joke about it. It's very insensitive for a father, a mother, a parent, or a human being in general. You see a little child going through pain and you joke about it. There is nothing funny there. Absolutely nothing is funny there. But of course, with JD, everything is funny. So then the first comment here, I see that King Esther, shout out to you, King Esther the Explorer on Facebook. King Esther posted something from someone called Ify. When people make sense, I like to say their names, but those headless chickens, I don't bother. Ify said, what is actually funny here? Like, responding to this JD's post, let me see. So I watch a lot of crime channel and other kinds of generally on YouTube, where when they walk, they listen to them. I think some of that could be good topic for you outside of this thing. If you see anyone, send me. Make I send you. I have a channel where I do those kind of stories. People that really know, but they like, this is too scary for me, so I don't listen. So if you want to hear those kind of crime and horror stories, I have a channel. I don't always talk about it when I'm talking about these gist because a lot of people don't have the mind for those kind of content. So no worry, if you write me for this thing, if you write me for Facebook, I will tell you the name of that horror channel. So you can go over there and catch up on horror stories, true life stories, and weird things happening and things like that. I cover those kind of gist over there. Oh, really? You watch those kind of stuff too, eh? Really? Okay, so if he said, what is actually funny here? You said you will start take goodness me. If your side, God bless you. One lie, God bless you. This woman remembered also. You see that I'm not even, I'm like, wait a minute. Am I the only one thinking like this? So if it was also, it crossed her mind because how do you tell us in March that you're going to be documenting how your children looks before you hand them over on Sunday? And now this happens. And instead of you to tell us that, oh, you see, my spirit told me I should document this thing, and I did document it. Now I'm going to prove to people that my ex-wife is a liar. And you post it. Instead, you came online making caricature of your child. And this woman here pointed it out to him. But of course, you see this type of comments, you will never respond to them. And maybe if you go back to look for it, you won't find it. Okay, so if your side said, what is actually funny here? You said you will start taking photos of the girls before pickup so they don't accuse you for anything, which is good. But June came back with a missing finger, Athena with a head bump, which the whole, I believe First Wednesday, the whole world can see. You keep saying they tell lies against you. JD. But now I believe 500% that you are a narcissist. We they see Oyibo, like she writes WHI, TE. She said, we they see, but I will just replace that with something. She said, we they see Oyibo, you they tell, say, na black. It's well with you. Oh God, oh, oh God, oh, hello, JD. Ha. Okay, so this other comment says, I love to see women test trapping this mediocre man who isn't even over his ex. It's pathetic. It's against this person. This is Joey coming from Joey Jones. Joey Jones must have probably read all those comments where people were lusting over JD. And he's like, this person, Joey said that is mediocre. But I don't know if Joey is female or male because he has like a photo of a few fingers there. So I don't know. Anyway, another person responded to Joey's comment and said, Joey is so embarrassing. Thrift store for reject. And the person is laughing. This other comment said, even the other girl dumped you. Shame, shame, shame. And she tagged him full, Dr. JD DC. And then this other one said, God damn it, you are really depreciating. This other comment said, instead of working hard and making money, you are posting nonsense. Spot on. Spot on. Did you understand? Because wait now, tell me something. How do you create a YouTube channel? Announcing to people to subscribe to your YouTube channel, follow you, and all of the whole 9 years. Not even an introductory video have you posted on that YouTube channel. And from what blogger like Jade had said, is that you have another YouTube channel that you've not been posting on for a very long time, like you abandoned it already. And Jade was able to post like screenshots. Excuse me. Jade was able to post like screenshots of your, whatever you were doing over there on that channel. So yes, you do have another YouTube channel. And there is no excuse of, well, I don't have time, well, I don't have this, well, I don't know. I have entertainment daily. I post on entertainment daily. I have trends. I post on trends. I have my fitness channel. I post on my fitness. I can post on all of the channels that I have. I don't want to say all their names, but I can post on all of them in a day if I want to. So determination, they say, will keep you going. So if you know that this is what you want to do, JD could post on that his channel, post on his Facebook, but he abandoned, created a new one, but instead he's making caricature out of his own child. The time that he would have used to go and create content for his YouTube. But being petty is like, if it was a person, it would be JD. Okay, so this other comment here says, I wonder I wonder why I can see this post even as I'm not even though I'm not never following you. This annoys me. Oh, okay. So maybe this person watches a lot of topics are surrounding this JD and Kora, because if you watch related topics, then they will suggest related people's posts. Because even that woman that is a noisemaker on YouTube, I'm not subscribed to her channel, but YouTube suggests her video because we discuss, the same names and similar topics. I think that's why YouTube puts her videos on my home screen. I can also see homepage on the YouTube homepage, and I can see this other person tagged him, Dr. JD. You want to mislead people, right? Justin, what happened to June's finger? The person like is directly asking him the question. Like, don't try to make fun and make jokes and kick this under the butt. No, what happened to the baby's finger? But this one too, he will not respond to. This other comment says, he looks really old and stressed out. We can see only hungry and single women that still have a hope on someone's ex are here commenting. You are a nice man. Did you know he was just in the picture? Shame on you. Some of the African women, this person rounded up by saying, some of the African women, and maybe the person trying to say that some of these people that are stroking his egos are African women. This other one says, go to Frida. She will definitely know where your missing finger was. This other comment says, you really look so good. I don't know. Okay. So this is the one that said, you really look so good. I don't understand why everyone hates you. And then the other next comment says, shoot your shot nicely. Nobody hates him. The response they gave to him, shoot your shot nicely, nobody hates him. Fact. You want to shoot your shot and leave other people alone. This other one said character is different from looks, which we read here. He said no this and no peace. See, I like how King Esther takes her time to just sieve through and bring out the people that make sense, because when you go there and see these people that don't have sense there, you feel really disappointed that what's going on this app, seriously, because I don't understand how somebody makes joke out of something as serious as this, and then people still really think that, oh well, there's no big deal, it happened. Thank God that Kora mentioned it. Thank God that Kora did mention it, that look, oh, okay, my daughter, I picked up my daughter and this is what I saw. So it simply means that it didn't happen in Kora's home, even though they're blaming her that she's the one that is responsible for it. We'll be live for 1 hour, 27 minutes. I will round this up and maybe I'll see you all later tonight if I can come on back on. And we will continue the conversation. Okay, there's a lot to talk about. But 1 hour, 27 minutes, and okay, it's almost 1 hour, 28 minutes. Okay, so I will round this up. Ah, my little one's voice is getting louder. I guess you're very soon you're not gonna hear me. Let me round this up and I'll see y'all pretty much later. I will see y'all. So bye for now. Those that will watch the replay, drop your comments, drop your thoughts. Let us know what you think about this caricature that Mr. Man is making out of his own children. I don't understand. Mm. Amiba Musa said, if it's Kora, they will drag her. God forbid, I don't know Kora met this. Okay, I don't know how Kora met this evil human being. That's life for you. When you meet people like this that are evil, you will never know that they're that evil. They're good in just painting and pretending that there's something else. First of all, welcome, Abeba Musa. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining us. So do you understand? He must have swept her off her feet the first time they met and was acting all nice, all cool. Don't you see how, of a smooth talker he is? How he talks with a very calm voice, like he can shout. He can shout. So if I can shout, how can I even be mean? But his actions and everything else exposes him, and the kind of words that comes out from his mouth will, actually tell you the kind of person he is. Well, he still tries his best to confuse people, and it's only this is headless chickens. And most of them, I don't even think they are convinced by what JD tells them. They just want to believe and be in his good book, so maybe they will stand a chance in the future. They will stand a chance in the future with him. That's just what I think when it comes to these people that pretend that everything is always Cora's fault. Everything is Cora's fault. Even when it's glaring that it's JD's fault, they squeeze it, turn it around, and make sure that they blame her for it. But they're not doing that because they feel like, oh, we believe 110% what he's saying. They do that because they know fully well that this is what they want because of their selfish interest. Like the woman we're talking about yesterday, you know, that said, "Oh, I even gave him my sister." We were talking about that on trend. The woman said, "I even offered to give him." How do you offer your own blood to this kind of human being? After you see how he treated Cora, you offered, sending him email, offered that he takes your own sister. It's really weird, but it's because they know what they want to achieve. They know why they're going there. But then when they go there, and then he shows them Wakashege, the way he dealt with Miriam Awolowo and what's her name, and Lolo and the rest of them, then their story will change. And because they are very embarrassed, they will still not come out 100% to really call him out. They just do it 50%, and then the other time you see them, they are still defending him because, of course, the shame is too much. After everything they did for him, he still betrayed them. What is more painful than that? But you've seen it. Anyways, let me leave you all 1 hour, 31 minutes. I will see you all later on. Okay, see you all later on. We are going to gist. This is 6:30 p.m. my time. And if possible, we'll come back later and we'll continue the conversation. Thank you all so very much. See you all later. Happy Sunday. Subscribe if you have not. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss when we're live. Like the live stream. That's very important because it helps, you know, to let YouTube know that yes, we are doing something over here. Okay, so if when you go Facebook, you go see us for Facebook, Entertainment Daily. Those that are wondering if we are on Facebook, because I know some people really love consuming content on Facebook. We are on Facebook also. So Entertainment Daily, you type that in, and you will see the page on Facebook. So thank you all so very much, and I'll see you all later. Thank you too. Thank you too, Efe. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you all later. Bye for now.